So what do I want to tell you about this generation as we seek to see God transforming our churches, as we begin to see the transformational church unfold, and one of their primary opportunities for Great Commission reaching is the largest generation in America's history. What do I want to tell you about them? Well, one of the first things I want to tell you about them is that they are the family-oriented generation, at least at this point. At least at this point, they are the family-oriented generation. When we ask them whether they were married or not married at this point, how many times do they expect to marry? This was an incredible number compared to previous surveys. 86% said they expect to marry one or none times. They expect to not marry, or they expect to be married to the same person all of their lives. Now you say, well, we know that probably won't happen, that the statistics will show that the divorce rate will be significantly higher. It could be. But the reality of it is, this is the first time in any type of family survey where this number has indicated that they are going to do everything they can to stay married to one person if they are married at all. What is another thing about this family generation? They have great respect for older generations. They have great respect for older generations. One of the reasons is because their parents, as a rule, are so incredibly close to them. You know what we parents of millennials are called? We are called the helicopter generation. We hover over our kids. We want to be involved in so much of their lives and so much of what they do that many college administrators and professors have had to kick out baby boomers and say, this is about your kid, not about you, and you don't need to be in the admissions office or in the dorm room with them at all times. 9 out of 10 millennials say the greatest influences in their lives are their parents. Again, these are unprecedented type of numbers. As a matter of fact, when we put a survey up, if we did the clicker thing like y'all just did, and we said choose only one, what are the greatest influences in your lives, and you can only choose one, we did another one where they could choose many, but if they could only choose one, 61% said that their parents were the greatest influence in their lives. And now listen to this. Number two on this was friends, that came in at 25%. The family generation, the generation that is oriented more and more toward what we might call traditional family values. However, this generation is not traditional in all ways.